At this point, I think it's fair to say that Time Spiral is definitely a channel favorite. Hey everybody, POA here. We are back with another Time Spiral Remastered box battle. Yeah! So these are the prize packs that we're going to go to the side for now. So we're going to pop this box open. We're going to go ahead and shuffle up some packs. We're going to divvy out some packs. We're going to count some mana values. So, for the uninitiated, how this works is that we're going to add up the mana values of all the rares and mythics and old bordered cards that people pull. And whoever has the highest total and whoever has the lowest total is each going to win one of those 2021 Core 2021 collector boxes. That's how this works. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and shift some stuff around really sloppily because there's 36 packs here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Take these. Oops. I did so well before, but not that time. All right, that's all right. Wow, well, that's how video goes off the rails. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, we got Anthony. Okay, all right, I'm really struggling today. Struggle bus, full effect. Okay, Anthony, 6 packs. Jacob. Okay, I can't count. 6 packs. Nathan. Pretty bad not to be able to count before I do a battle. This is going to be a fun one. Mr. Charms. The unholiest of Rams. And Sean. Perfect. Okay, we are good to go. Good luck, everybody. Ties will be decided based off whoever has the single highest casting cost mythic, and if that doesn't do it, whoever has the single highest casting cost rare. And if that doesn't do it, we're flipping some coins. All right, Anthony. First pack. Good luck, everybody. At least, always at the very least with Time Spiral, even if like you don't do great, you always pull out like usable cards. That's one thing about this set. All right. Go through some uncommons here. Sulfur Elemental, Smallpox. Draining Welk for a 6, so we are going to do this in 3 rounds. And then a Repeal for a 7 in your first pack. So we're going to do this in 3 rounds. So it's going to be 3 packs in the first round, 2 packs in the second round, 1 pack in the last round, just to create all that wonderful intrigue and suspense. So we are going to start skipping right to the uncommons. Penselhaven Elder, Dormant Sliver. Extra Pate for a 1. Thragtusk! Okay. I don't know why I was so excited about that. It's a Thragtusk. Okay, that is a 6, and then a Gathan Raiders foil. Why was I excited about that? There's no reason to be excited for a Thragtusk. You know, what that really means is I'm just happy to open Time Spiral Remastered. Yes, I was about to say Dominaria Remastered. That was about to happen. I know somebody would have. That's not Dominaria Remastered! Do you know how annoying it is to, like, read that kind of stuff? Nah, you don't. Alright, and we got Molten Rain and Miri the Cursed. That is a 7. So you have a 20 in your first 3 packs. When you're focused on, like, the camera and talking and where you're at, and do you have focus going on, and all that stuff, and sometimes words just flow, right? So, like, your brain knows what it wants to say, and then it transcends an image down to your mouth to say it, and sometimes that doesn't actually always come out as you intended, but you don't even notice right away, because, again, you're focused on everything else. Sliver Legion! There we go, Jacob. Fantastic pull. Oh my god. Okay, there's a pack. That is a pack. That is a winning pack. Not necessarily winning of the battle, but a winning pack of winning the game of life. So we got a Yawgmoth, Thran Physician. And then a Goblin Token. So that is a 9 in that pack. Okay. I know Yawgmoth's getting the reprint. Very soon, actually. Very, very soon. In Old Border, actually. But I feel like it's a card that can actually handle it. So I don't know if it's a horrible thing. All right, Jacob, pack number 2. Pack number 1 was absolute a boss pack. All right. Lightning X, Poltease Sliver, Might of Ultrosa, Sappy. Okay, that's a 2. And Ponder. That's a really nice little old border pull right there. That is a extremely tiny 3. A 3. Okay. So we have 1 mythic spoken for. You do average, of course, for 4 mythics per box. I have seen quite a few boxes with 6, so it actually may not be generally accurate, but that is supposed to be the pull rates. So there is that. Smallpox. The Tomb Stalker for that massive 8. And Lingering Souls for an 11. So you went big, small, big. Okay. And you are at a 23, Jacob. Man, that's a hell of a start. Okay, Nathan. Come on, open up. There we go. Had to reseal them just right. Is that the joke? Is that the joke I'm supposed to tell? Yeah. Paradise Plume. Street Wraith. There's a nice, what is it? These are like $3. Actually, are these getting reprint? I feel like they are. Benelish Commander for a 4. And I can never say this. Ramnu Nap. Whatever. That's a 0. So hey, a Fungus Sliver foil. That's actually not too shabby. Okay, so that is a 8 in that pack. All right, Nathan, you can start with an 8. It's not a bad little foil rare right there. I think it's going to make me shout from the rooftops, but not a bad hit. Might Sliver, Return to Dust, Hive Stone for a 2. Oh my god, what a box! Oh, what a box! What a box! This is a box. Now we're talking. All right, Chalice of the... Nathan, I feel like I've pulled you a Chalice of the Void before, have I? Let me know in the comments. I feel like I have. But either way. And then a Thalid Shell Dweller. I could feel there were still 2 cards there. I was like, well, if he gets like a big old border, my god, that's a pack. That's a 2. Yawgmoth and Chalice in the same box. That's whew. Okay. We guess we got more beef to go too. We haven't even we've only pulled 1 mythic so far. And there are rares to get too. There are rares to get and a possible old border foil. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Nether Trader, sweet card. 2. These things have been slowly creeping because of its incredible usability. And a Path to Exile. Like, that's a nice pack. That's a really nice pack. It's a 3. Really low. Nathan, you're at a 13. Because you know you don't want to score anything after the first pack. Okay, Mr. Charms. I love this set. I freaking love it. Which is really funny, because if you are a really, really, really long time watcher of my channel, the first box I ever opened this for myself, it had 0 mythics in the whole box. It was on release time too, really, really early in the channel. So it wasn't like it was resealed or anything like that. It was just, it had 0 mythics. It was obscene. It was, honestly, it was horrible. It was a horrible box. So like a really long time ago, I was like, ugh. And this is like the last set I played with before I quit. All right, Mr. Charms, let's stop flapping our gums here. Let's get to work. Sudden Spoiling and a Mystic Confluence. Okay, it's not a bad little one right there. And a Stormfront Rider's foil, so you got an 8 in that pack. All right, pack number 2. That one did not fly through the air as expected when I make my trash pile at the other side of the table here. Cloud Skate, now I got to pick it all up. Phythesis. All right, we got Clockwork Hydra. Reiterate. There's a sweet pull. That's a 3. And a Stinkweed Imp. And that is a 6 in that pack. Okay, pack number 3. Just because we pulled 2 really nice old borders does not mean this box is done. Not by a long shot. Is that an uncommon? That is an uncommon. Okay. Primal Force Mage. Conflagrate. Wheel of Fate. Okay, there is our second mythic of the box, and that counts for a 0. Oh, my... yes, I did just get excited about a Farseek, because I think these are awesome, and I've tried to order them from so many people, and then they always come back like, oh, we don't have those in stock. Then why is it listed? I forgot to count. That's a 2, right? Yeah, that's a 2. So that's a 16 for Mr. Charms. Okay, Unholy Ram. So every time I ever pull a Farseek, because that's not new, I'm always going to have a bit of a, oh, sweet God. Just because, you know, I want them. I want all the old bordered Farseeks. Okay, Unholy Ram. We are up. Let's do this, Ram. Oh, our second Tombstalker of the box for a massive 8 and a Remand. That's not a bad little one right there. So that's a 10 in that pack, and then a Llanowar Elves. So a 10 in your first pack, Ram. Pretty good sized pack. Primarily because of Tombstalker. Okay. The Celestial Crusader, which was nicely downshifted. Fury Sliver. Whipspine Drake. Angel of Salvation for another beefy 8. And a Beast Within. That's another awesome old border right there. So that is an 11 so far. And a Deathspore Thalid for the foil. Okay. All right, Ram. Let's do this. Big Game Hunter. Riptide Pilferer. Harmonic Sliver. Jai Ballard for 3. Okay. And a Restoration Angel. All right, you got a foil back here, it seems. Angel's Grace. Oh, cool. That's a pretty sweet little rare right there in foil. Nice. That's an 8. So that's 2 foil rares in this box. And you have a 29, Ram. A 29. It's obviously a lot of packs to open still, but that is a pretty hefty first 3-pack total. Sean, you're up. Okay. Outrider and Core, Basalt Gargoyle, Shivan Meteor, Talaria West. Nature's Claim. Okay. That's a 1. Couple decent pulls. Next pack. Yeah, we got a Meyer Boa. Oops. Pongify. Oh, I think these are back up to like 3 or 350, somewhere around there. Dread and Return. Walk the Aeons for a 6. And a Containment Priest for an 8. Okay. All right. So we have 2 mythics down so far. A lot of old borders still to go. Let's see if we can get a foil mythic, and then let's see, make sure, hopefully, we don't get shortchanged here on the old bordered foil. But let's see. Delay. Ancestral Vision. Sweet. Okay. That's our 3rd mythic, so that's a 0 also. And Ethereal Armor for a 1. What a... Sean, you're at a 10. Okay, first round. Anthony, you're at a 20. Jacob, 23. Nathan, 13. Mr. Charm, 16. Unholy Ram's in the high currently at a 29. And Sean is in the low at a 10. All right, next round is 2 packs. Anthony, you're up. Let's find Anthony a really sweet card, huh? You know, let's... Oop. Cloud Cedar. Sudden Death. Faceless Devourer. Angel's Grace. Okay, it's a 1. And Teamer Battle Rage for a 3. All right, next pack. Sudden Shock. Aven Mind Sensor. Lost Aramancers. Pact of Negation. There we go. There's a nice rare hit. And it's a 0. And Itali in the old border, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, and... nothing back there. Darn. Okay, still 1 pack to go, though. So that was a 6 So you're at a 29, Anthony. It's actually kind of a low score after 5 packs. Jacob, how can you possibly follow up that last pack? All right, Stronghold Reds, Sliversmith, Urborg, frickin' Urborg, Benishkaba, Jacob, and Young Peasy, and a Sinew Sliver. So you got Young Peasy, which is a 2. So you got a 2 in that pack. I'm just gonna set these right up here. Sorry, and then I'm gonna go ahead and write down that 2 really quick, and then I'm gonna grab a sleeve, and I'm gonna sleeve up Urborg. And that's too bad if you don't like it. Urborgs are like up to like $35 right now. Sheesh. Okay, Jacob. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Are you hamburgering us? You're probably sitting there like, yes, I am. All right, Dryad, Peregrine, Henchfiend, whatever. Life and Limb for a 4. Gray Merchant, we got Gary. Okay, so that's a 9. Jacob, what the hell's happening here? And you got yourself a foil Old Border Bajuka Bog, which, because it's a Bajuka Bog and it gets played so heavily, I have to imagine this is like a $40 card. Okay, I'm going to sleeve that up now. Somebody's taking home all my sleeves. Somebody owes me another thing of sleeves. Okay, so that was a 9 in that pack, and give me a second here because I'm gonna have to like add stuff, but I'm too busy celebrating what is actually kind of a pretty good box so far. Pretty darn good box. You're at a 34, Jacob. All right. Look at it, a foil Bajuka Bog Old Border. That is really cool. Like, that is really cool. That is, like, it looks really cool. That's awesome. Nathan, let's do this. Sand Mage, Knight of the Holy Nimbus, Firewake Sliver, Coalition Relic for a 3. Consuming Aberrations, you're at an 8 in this pack, and that is it. I'm just going to leave them on the side for a second because I don't feel like burying the chalice, and I would like to keep the video moving because I just spent way too much time celebrating. All right. Nathan, here we go. Cordirge, Calciderm, Darkheart Sliver, Teferi. Okay, so there's another mythic. That is, I think that's 4 mythics now, right? So that is a 5. And Exquisite Firecraft. So you're at an 8 in that pack also. So you're at a 29, Nathan. A 29. So currently you are tied with Anthony for the low after going into your last pack. Mr. Charms, you're at a 16 going into this pack. Let's see how you do. Well, we're going to have some Harmonize. Arc Blade. Sun Clucka. Cloud Key. Okay, that's a 3. And a Lava Spike. There's another nice old border. That is a 4. And let's do your next pack. Getting a 4 in that pack is how you want to stay in the low if you're going for the low. That's for sure. Spellburst. Skittering Monstrosity. Necrotic Sliver. Sengir Nosferatu, that is a 5. And a Panharmonicon Old Border. Sweet. Okay, that is a 9 inside of that pack, which is a little higher than you wanted, but you're also at a 29. So you are right along with everybody else for that number. Unholy Ram, you are up. I just can't believe Jacob's haul so far. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Enslave, Careful Consideration, Nightshade Assassin, Swarmyard. That's a cool one. That is a 0, though. Hey, Sad Robot. The original artwork of the Sad Robot with Old Border. So that is a 4 with the Sad Robot. All right. Okay, Rab. Your next pack. The Rams still kind of going for that high, but everything's feels a lot tighter now for the highs and lows, which is what this box always seems to do, which makes that last run... hey, Rebuff the Wicked. Nice. Uncommon. Glittering Wish for a 2. Dovin's Veto. Sweet. That's another nice old border. That is a 4. So you're at 37, Ram. 37. Okay, Sean. So you're at a 10 going into these 2 packs. You're like you're pretty down low there. Oops, I'm passing uncommons. There we go. We got Mystical Teachings. We got a Premature Burial. Molten Slag Heap. This box is freaking money. Sheesh. Okay, our second Urborg of the box. Aha. And I continue to pull beef for the patrons. Vanquisher's Banner. What a great pack. What a fit. And then a foil chromatic star. What a great pack. What a fantastic pack. That's a 5. Oh, man. 2 Urborgs in 1 box. I perhaps repacked too much back in here. Gotta dial it back a little bit next time. It's too much. Gaia's Anthem. Cautery Sliver. Heartwood Storyteller. Hedgeron Archive. You're at a 7. And a token went flying. You're at a 7. In that pack. After your awesome pack. Okay. Going into the last round. Anthony's at a 29. Jacob's at a 34. Nathan's at a 29. Mr. Charms is at a 29. Ram's in the high at 37, and Sean is still in the lower at 22, which is actually pretty low. So, last round, I think there's a lot of people in play for the high. Somebody could challenge Sean for the low, but that's a little bit tougher. So, Anthony, here we go. You're going to have yourself a Prodigal Pyromancer, Urza's Factory. Krosan Grip, classic. Muraganda Petroglyphs, not what we're looking for. That is a 4. Come on. And Bedlam Reveler for that massive 8? Wow, so that's a 12. And a foil, careful consideration. So you're at a 41, Anthony. 41. You're very much in play for the high. That was a big pack. Okay, Jacob, I don't know what else you need, sir. I don't know what else you need. Knight of the Holy Nimbus. Tromp the Domains. Wipe Away. And Lotus Bloom, because why not? That's a nice little 0. What's this? Hey, Courser of Krufix. All right, that's a 3. And a Watcher's Sliver in foil. So that was a 37 then for Jacob after his absolute obscene haul. My God. Okay. This might be the best box this I've ever opened. Okay, Nathan. Might be. I don't know how I'm going to qualify that, but I feel like it might be. Jorda's Avenger, Dune Rider Outlaw. I guess I've opened a few boxes that had 2 old borders, yet this still old border foils, but this still feels better. Okay, Dread Ship Reef. Hey, we have another mythic. Is this Tarmy? Freaking Tarmogoyf. Nathan, that is a 2 for a Tarmy. And then an Ancient Stirrings for a 1. That is an incredibly tiny 3. Dude, you're at a 32. Wow. Okay. Mr. Charms. So we had 5 mythics in the box. Pretty good. Pretty good. Scrib Ranger, Shaper Parasite, Utopia Mycon, Vesuvan Shapeshifter for a 5, Elvish Mystic for a 1. That is a 6 for Mr. Charms. That puts you at a 35, unfortunately not in the high and not in the low. Ram, you are up. You have a 37. Current high is a 41. I don't think you're in play for the low. Even if you got 0-0, you're not in play for the low. All right. Stormfront Riders, Imperial Soar, Magus of the Moon for a 3. Oh boy, this is gonna be a close one. Awesome. I feel like we pulled all the good rares. All right. Become Immense. That's kind of what you needed. You needed to become immense. That is a 9. Oh wow, a foil Rebuff the Wicked. I'm just betting right now, but I have to believe this thing's like around a $10 uncommon here. Oh sweet. Okay. That is a 9. That puts you, sir, you're at a 46. It's safe to say, Unholy Ram, you have won the high. Sean, last pack. Do you keep the low? You have a 10-point lead right now. Never tell me the odds. Okay, here we go. Thallid, Imperial Soar, Sulfur Elemental, Dryad Arbor. Well, I think actually you win it now. And a hollow one for a 5, but it tried, and you have a foil back here. It's a common. Terramorphic Expanse. So you have won the low with the Dryad Arbor. So that is a 5. All right. Okay. Final results. Anthony, 41. Jacob, 37, but you're not complaining. Nathan, 32. Mr. Charms, 35. Ram, you're in the high at a 46. And Sean, you're in the low at a 27. Congratulations. All right, we're going to start with the low. Oh, is that a cat dog token? I'm going to flip it now just to check. No. All right. Sweet Mountain. Idol of Endurance for a 3. Transmogrify. Hey! Discontinuity. It's old. Sorry, is that extended art foil? It's actually kind of neat. Okay. Actually kind of neat. All right. Bowser's Acolyte. Scorehorn. Chandra. So 2 mythics in this pack. So you got yourself a Chandra. Scorehorn. And hey, Garrick's Uprising in foil. Good one, common. All right. Not a bad collector pack. And Ram, you are up. These core 2021 packs are a bit high roll. Well, let's see. Fable Passage. Okay, right off the bat. Good pull. Necromentia. Spark Hunter Master Core foil. Teferi's Purchaser. Cultivate. Shout out to Cards of Michael. Basri's Lieutenant. Magmut. And I think one more yet. Basri's Solidarity. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. I do actually believe that was my personal best box. It was at least my deepest box. I can go with that. My deepest box of Time Spiral Remastered I've ever opened. That was amazing. Thanks for watching, everybody. That was a ride. There are definitely people that won and people that lost, so F's in the chat for those that lost. Thank you for watching.